everybody and welcome back to my channel. Let's just strategically move that out the way and just like generally all of that. How are you doing? I really hope you are well. It is currently Monday the 6th of September and today is my first full day back in Oxford. I didn't have a great start yesterday, if I'm honest, and unfortunately I didn't really sleep at all. I seem to have contracted bronchitis from Leeds vest, which is to be, well, I thought I would get sick, but bronchitis is a bit of an annoying one when you're in a pandemic and everyone stares at you every single time you cough, so that's really fun. But I didn't sleep very well last night, so I don't want to overdo it at all today, because being well rested and drinking plenty of fluids is the most important thing. But it's currently 5 minutes to 9 and I've got up, I've had some toast, I've gotten ready, and yeah, I'm ready to go. It's supposed to be really lovely weather today, which I'm very excited about because Oxford honestly is at its best when it's sunny. But currently I'm waiting for a shopping delivery because I thought I might try getting my shopping delivered rather than carrying it all back up from Tesco, because a lot of people suggested that I try that. And yeah, I actually picked Ocado for my delivery because it was the only one that had a free delivery slot this morning, and I'm quite excited to see how it turns out. So I'll give you a little shopping haul. It's coming between 9 and 10 and obviously I can't really see the entrance from here, so I think I'm gonna go and sit down there and take my book that I need to start reading or something, and then see how long they take to turn up, really. But yeah, let's go. So I have my IKEA bag ready to pick up all the shopping, and I've also decided I'm gonna do some vocab while I'm sat down there because that's nice and easy. I've got my iPad as well, so let's go and wait for some shopping. Really exciting start to this vlog, guys.
Hold on, wait up just a minute now. What are you doing to me? Hold on, I'm awake, dreaming somehow.
My plan to be a productive queen and do some vocab was foiled by the fact that Craig from Ocado turned up at exactly 9 AM, and I was really chuffed with that, I'm not gonna lie. We'll definitely be using them again, although I probably will use Tesco because then you can collect club card points. It is just like an essentials order because I'm the sort of person that doesn't know what I want for dinner until the day of, and I'm always in town, so I can always buy something for dinner. But what have we got today? We have Flora Light, milk, and oh my gosh, and a very large iceberg lettuce. This was my treat purchase because I've seen everyone trying these, and turkey dinosaurs were literally my favourite foods as a child. And so I bought myself some corn rawsums crunchy dinosaurs, and I am going to attempt to recreate this scene at some point this week because it actually just looks phenomenal. So excited about those. Got some eggs, some raspberries, some tomatoes. I feel like it's just always essential to have tomatoes, cucumber and lettuce because then you can just make a little side salad with anything. I know that's not a proper salad, before you salad fans come at me, but yeah. Then I got an absolutely ridiculous amount of protein yogurts because I have one of these every single day, pretty much. So thought may as well just, how many did I buy? So treated myself to some M&S Mediterranean roasting vegetables because these are so good. So we'll definitely be having them at some point this week. Bananas. Jacket potatoes, because I feel like if you don't know what you want for dinner, the answer's always going to be a jacket potato. Got some coffee pods for my coffee machine. These are my favourite ones. They're the house blend by Nespresso. No, by Starbucks, but they're the Nespresso capsules. My one, my only, ride or die, Weetabix. This goes without saying, I literally put it on everything. It's kind of embarrassing. Some Seed Sensations. This bread is so good if you haven't tried it. Would recommend. Also got a massive bag of laundry tablets because they were on offer. They were only £8, that's really good. And a bottle of olive oil because you can't, what can you cook without olive oil really? The iconic, my favourite, being snack pots. And then Lloyd Grossman pasta sauce. This pasta sauce has got me through everything really, and so I bought 3 of these because pasta and sauce is just like the iconic, I don't know what to have for dinner as well. And in the final bag we have another Lloyd Grossman sauce. That one's a different one, I think. The best tea, Yorkshire Gold. And finally, an essential pasta. So basically this is just sort of like stuff that is good to have in the cupboard, and then I will buy some stuff for dinner each night because that's just an easier way of me doing it personally. Okay, shopping has been put away. A little bit sweaty, but I can't do any exercise at the moment because of my chest, so we'll take what we can get at the moment. I'm now gonna head into town to start working. So when I say working, I've got a lot of reading that I need to be getting on with, if I'm brutally honest. I've got a lot of reading, and I also have a lot of powdering that I need to be doing, because those cheeks don't lie, bro. I need to do my reading for this term's paper. That's like my main priority. So I'm gonna start that today, and I'll probably also do a little bit of vocab and grammar. I have got my free prep subscription activated, so I'm gonna make the most of free coffee and go and work in prep, because our library is closed. The languages library is closed till Wednesday because there's a massive fun fair on St Giles, which is the main street. Like, it is huge. I'll put it in the vlog on my way down there. Kind of want to go to the fun fair, kind of don't really have anyone to go with, so I think that's a sign that I should probably go and do some work.
Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time, and you are always on my mind all the time. You're always on my mind all the time.
Hello everybody, so I have not updated you since I literally left the house this morning, but I'm with Olivia and we were in prep for a while, and we actually have come to Wellington Square because we were in prep for like 3 hours, not realising that the weather was honestly amazing. So we are in the lovely Wellington Square, which is where our classes are normally, and it's just really weird to be back here after 14 months, but there's like a nice little garden in the middle of it that gives very big Notting Hill vibes, and I am going to try and finish reading this play. Try being the key word, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Hold on, you must be playing tricks with time. What are you doing to me?
Dinner is finally served. It took me about 2 hours to make rather than the normal 40 minutes because the dials on the oven don't match up with the numbers, so I was like burning the onions, but then the salmon wasn't cooking and it was a whole nightmare. So if it looks a bit weird and not that appetizing, that's why, but I'm very excited to eat this right now. I'm so hungry. Hello, I have a moustache of hydrocortisone cream, but we're all about keeping it real on this channel, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is if that's all right with you guys. I haven't updated in a while. Well, I have, but I just don't really know what I've filmed since I've got back. So I think I'll just put the clips in that I've just filmed and then explain what happened today. So came back, was super sweaty, wasn't very nice. So I took my makeup off with a wipe, which are super sensitive skin wipes, might I just add, and super sensitive my arse, because within about half an hour, this had happened. If you can see that giant rash on both of my cheeks. I was in the kitchen cooking and I thought, oh my God, like, what's going on? Like, my face is so hot, like it's so hot in here. And it is really hot, like generally, like it's very hot up here, but not that hot, you know? And after I cooked, I went and had a cold shower, and everywhere else cooled down apart from my face, and I was like, oh no, I've had an allergic reaction. So I'm just gonna be lathering that with E45 and lathering my lips with hydrocortisone. I am going to go to the doctors about that because it's got really bad the last few weeks and I'm not really sure where that's come from. So your local resident clown is doing an update right now, I'm afraid. It's all just gone a bit haywire, and somebody new has just moved into the floor. They saw me like this, like bright red, really flustered because the oven wasn't working. Basically the oven dials didn't match up with the numbers, so I was like, why are these onions not heating up? That's why it took me like an hour and a half to cook, and I just got a bit flustered, but now I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm sure it will be fine now. And then I did the washing up, and like, you know, cooking does take time, and when I was younger I always used to be like, Mom, like, I wish we could cook more, and she was like, we do not have the time, girl, and if you're working a 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7, whatever, my poor mother was getting home at like 7 p.m. Like, I completely understand why fish fingers and chips was a common meal in our household, you know what I mean? But I do want to cook more, probably not like as much as I'm going to cook. I probably won't cook as much as I cook this month in term time because it's just not going to be possible, but I want to bulk cook and put in the fridge, if that's at all possible. That's kind of my plan, to like cook something big on the weekend and then basically just eat it as a meal for the whole week, because I'm the sort of person that doesn't particularly mind eating the same thing, as long as I just know that it's there, you know, and it's got some nutrients in. Anyway, so I cooked that salmon, and I think, like, despite the temperamental hobs, I think it turned out really, really well. It will definitely turn out better next time, now that I know what's going on with the hobs. And it was really yummy. Like, it was so good. I should buy salmon more often, but it is quite expensive. And now I also watched some YouTube, which was really nice. I've not watched YouTube in so long. And now I'm going to edit my Oxford moving in vlog, which is what I'm going to do for the rest of the evening, whilst also holding a cold can of Diet Coke to my face. I might even go and get the frozen peas, to be honest, because I don't really want to be going around town looking like this tomorrow. But that honestly, the L is on me for using face wipes. I know that this happens. My skin has been super sensitive recently. Like, it's always been really sensitive, but man oh man, has it been like really reactive to things. So maybe that's, I have no idea where that's come from, but I've just got to keep an eye on that. Anyway, I probably won't vlog anymore today, because I'm sure the vlog is already a million years long. But I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I shall see you tomorrow.
What I give to make you mine? What are you doing to me?
Hello everybody, how are you doing? It's currently 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Got up, had some Weetabix. I had the protein Weetabix actually, which tasted the same, and there's more protein in it, so I'll definitely be getting that from now on if I can get my hands on it. And I've just been having a cup of tea and watching the news, as I always do every morning. I'm going to be having quite a chilled day today. The weather is lovely. And then I'm actually going to London. Well, I'm not saying I'm having a chilled day. I'm literally going to London. I'm going to London this afternoon to see Cordelia. If those of you who have watched my vlogs from the start of uni will know that Cordelia was my neighbour in first and second year, and one of my closest uni friends. And we haven't seen each other since literally the last day before the pandemic, like before we all went home because of the pandemic. And Cordelia, bless her, is not one for social media, so if we don't see each other in person, we don't talk very often, which is fine. Like, some people are just, you know, sorry, that's a scout hoovering. And so I messaged her and I was like, when are you free? I want to see you. And she's free today, so I'm going to go to London because it's really easy to get to London from Oxford. I'm going to go for dinner, which would be super, super nice. So let's start the day. And I'm also waiting to get ABBA tickets because I want to go and see ABBA. Well, not ABBA, whatever the digital recreations of ABBA. Hello. So it's been a bit of a slow morning in terms of work. Shocker. I got tickets for ABBA, very excited. Me, my mum and my sister are going, which should be really, really fun. And obviously, as you can see, I've gotten ready, but in this heat, it's just not really much point in there because it's gonna melt off anyway. I've powdered my nose like a million times to no avail. But anywho, it's currently 10:52 and I need to leave for the train station in 40 minutes. I'm sorry, they're mowing the lawn this morning, so if you can hear that, I do apologise. Just wait for them to move. So what I'm going to do is tidy my room, pack my bag, and just make sure that I've got everything I need to work on the train at least. And then, yeah, I'm off to London, so very excited about that. I also rearranged my kitchen cupboard this morning. That also made me very excited. So Cordelia's actually got this lawfare thing today, so she wasn't sure what time she was going to finish, so I'll just meet her whenever she's done. It could be like 3, could be 5, it's honestly not a big deal because I've got stuff that I want to be getting on with. So let's go to London. Woo!
Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time, and you are always on my mind. All the time, you're always on my mind.
Making a guest appearance after 18 months. It's Cordelia! Tell them what you're doing, tell them what your life plans are, because you've not been in the vlogs since like March last year.
It's been too long.
It's been too long.
I'm now graduated, very, very sadly, and I'm gonna start GDI in London, which is good fun, hopefully, if it all works out and they actually respond one day.
Oh, I feel you on that.
Yeah,
And we've got
survives.
matching shoes and still no love lives. So basically we're exactly the same as we were in first year. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Hello, voiceover Eve popping in here so you don't have too many montages with our explanation. We headed into Soho, Carnaby, and we honestly just had the nicest evening catching up. It was so nice to see Cordelia after 18 months. It's been like that a lot recently with people. It just feels like life has kind of come back, but like everything's kind of not the same. So we had a bit of a chat about that and just caught up, and the lights were super pretty, and I had a great evening basically. Hello everybody, so I got back about an hour ago and all I've done since then is shower, as you can tell, and I also put up these fairy lights, which are obviously like, there's nothing on those shelves, but they're so much nicer than the other ones. They're much warmer and they're not broken, so very happy about that. Although I did order 2 sets and they say they've both been delivered, so I need to go back to the Porter's Lodge tomorrow and check if they've not like missed a parcel, because I also bought some to go on the notice board. But anyway, I had such a lovely day seeing Cordelia. Cordelia is one of those friends where we don't talk on social media, as I said, but honestly the second I see her, it's like nothing has changed, no time has passed, and it was so lovely to catch up with her. We went to Rose's Thai kitchen, which was so yummy, but unfortunately I've got really bad stomach cramps today, so I couldn't finish my food, and I hate not finishing my food, but would really recommend it if you're ever around a Rose's Thai kitchen. They're very, very nice. I'm just gonna chill, maybe like watch a YouTube video or something, and then try and get a good long night's sleep, because I did not get any work done today really. But that's alright, because tomorrow is gonna be a library day and I'm going back to the Taylorian for the first time in 18 months, and I'm so excited because there's no one in Oxford really at the moment, so I think I might be able to get one of the cool window seats up the stairs. Wish me luck. Good morning everybody. So it's just coming up to 10 o'clock, well it's about 9:30, and all I've done this morning is get ready, have breakfast and get my stuff together, because I'm heading to the library today and I'm gonna get stuff done. I'm not even gonna make a longer clip than that, because that's the plan for today, so let's go. So I headed into town, and very unfortunately they've still cordoned off the big seats up in the Taylorian, which I was actually kind of upset about, but hopefully they will be like reopened soon. And I also went and got a prep, because got to make use of that coffee subscription. Then I just started going through some linguistics lectures, and I was bright and optimistic at this point, because the first lecture is always the introduction, and then it got super complicated after that, but we'll get there eventually. And the weather was lovely and the view was honestly beautiful. How lucky am I to study in a university with such stunning views all the time. Then me and Olivia headed to Gloucester Green for lunch. It's a huge market with loads of different types of food, and we got a falafel and hummus wrap with tzatziki and roasted vegetables, and this is an awful clip of it, but it was literally delicious. And then I went back for a couple more hours and carried on with my work before heading home. Hello everybody, so I just got back from town. It's about 3 o'clock. I actually got loads of work done in the library. I know it sounds silly, but I was so dreading coming back and doing work. Obviously after a year without doing much academic work, I was like, God, I really don't know what I'm going to do, like it's going to be really hard. But I actually forgot the key thing here, which is that I'm really interested in and really love my degree. So that's obviously why I picked it. So I really actually enjoyed like getting back into it this morning, and I was with Olivia, so that was really motivating. We went to Gloucester Green, which was lovely, and the best thing that's happened so far today is this. So I went into Tesco to get some face masks. They didn't have any face masks, but I had this. It's like a little plant in a whale pot. How cute is that? And I've never had my own plant before, because I never trust myself to look after it. This one, I trust myself to look after it, and it was only £2.50, so. And as well, you know, I am just so happy to be back, like sitting in the Taylorian, even though they've literally they have cordoned off a ridiculous number of spaces. Like, I'm all for social distancing in the library and everything, but when the students come back, no one is going to be able to get a seat. So I am making the most of the libraries while they're free right now, because there's no way, if they're keeping that amount of seats, that is going to work. But being back in there was just so lovely, and the views over Oxford. And this sounds daft, but every single time I come into college, I like to go through the Porter's Lodge, because I like saying hello to the porters. And like seeing all of the porters, and like they've all just been like, oh my God, Eve, you're back. And I was always known as the person that had like 1 million parcels at any given time. And one of my favourite porters today was like, Eve, we saw your name, and we were like, oh my God, she's back. We've finally got a job again, which is kind of jokes, but anyway, it's been so nice to like
see all these familiar faces and know that, I don't know, I just thought everyone would have forgotten me really, which is fine, you know, but it's just really nice to like see everyone again and just be here again. So I'm in a really good mood right now, like really good mood. It's taken quite a turn since Sunday. So now I think what I'm gonna do is just chill for like 30 minutes. I need to like find out where one of my orders has gone. I don't know where it's disappeared into the void, and just do some admin and have a Diet Coke. And then I think I'm gonna head into the gardens to do the rest of my work. I don't have much more that I wanna do before dinner, but it's such a lovely day and I've not been into the gardens yet, so I might actually go and sit by the river, like away from everybody, and just get the rest of my work done, which would be super nice. It's like really weird because college is so empty, but it's actually lovely how empty of students Oxford is at the moment, because you can really like make the most of it all, which is super lovely. But I am excited for people to come back too. But yeah, good vibes, good vibes. Hello, so I have come to the shack, which if I'm brutally honest with you is not used for work purposes while the students are here, but I'm going to make the most of it because it's such a peaceful spot. LMH has so many gardens, but the secret garden is definitely like my favourite part. If you walk through it, it comes out by the river, and man oh man, like how lucky am I to have a college with such beautiful grounds. I just love it. I just love it so much. Hello everybody, so it is now much later. I had a lovely time working in the gardens, but I am so annoyed I didn't take my film camera with me because there were so many beautiful shots. I mean, this is literally the most beautiful place, but yeah, note to self, take film camera with me more often. And now the heavens have opened and it is absolutely pouring down rain, and one of my favourite smells of all time is the smell of rain after like a long spell of heat. And honestly, my room smells amazing right now. So I just spent about 2 hours doing YouTube content stuff. I need to do like a content calendar, sort of plan a few things, send a few things off for approval, etc, etc. So that is all done now, and I've literally done everything that I need to do today. I've actually had a really productive day. Something about being in Oxford just really brings that out in me, and I'm hoping in a positive way. I hope it stays like that when the deadlines start rolling in. But I'm now going to watch a movie. I've got myself a cup of tea, got a ginger nut biscuit, and yeah, settle in for a cozy night and a sweaty night. It's very humid, but I can't decide what film to watch. Part of me wants to watch The Intern, which is like such a comfort movie, but part of me wants to try something new, so we shall see. Hello and good morning everybody. So it's been a bit of a slow start today, if I'm honest. Rather than watching a movie last night, which would have been a sensible option, I saw that there was a new documentary series about 9/11 on Netflix and got sucked into a bit of a hole, and then obviously couldn't sleep because, like, obviously. So that was just a really silly idea, but it's done now anyway. I'm just a bit tired this morning. All I've done so far today is get dressed, have some breakfast, and I've actually booked tickets to the pantomime, which I'm so excited about. Me and my family always go. We used to go on New Year's Eve, but this year we are going on the 22nd of December. I booked them tickets for last year, and then they obviously got cancelled because of the pandemic, and then they were going to do a socially distanced one in January, and I got them tickets for that, and then that got cancelled because of the pandemic. So it's been a time. It's been a whole time, but we finally got tickets to see it on December 22nd, which will probably be the day that I go back home from Oxford for Christmas. So very excited about that. Not really much is happening this morning. I'm literally going to head to the library and just carry on with some work. So yeah, not really much to update you on there. Hello again. So I did head down to the library, but unfortunately my period pains just came from nowhere, and I have heard that apparently after the vaccine a lot of women have been experiencing like a really strong period like just after their vaccine. So I'm not sure if it's that or it's just bad luck, but I genuinely felt like someone was stabbing me in various different places, which I shall not describe. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of pushing it, I did a little bit of work, but mainly like YouTube work, because I can edit like even when I'm in a lot of pain, because it's not like uni work where you really need to be like getting the cogs super whirring and like connecting dots of theory and whatever. So I did some of that, and I've just come back up to my room. I'm gonna have plenty of fluids, fuel myself properly, and probably just work from my room / my bed for the rest of today, and make sure that I don't overdo it, because obviously I'm still just recovering from this cough. The cough is gone pretty much, guys, which I'm so happy about, but obviously you want to be super careful with things like that and not jump the gun and start overdoing it too quickly. So I'm gonna leave vlogging for today, and I'll pick you up again tomorrow, because not much else is gonna happen today really. Good morning everybody. I am feeling much better today. I didn't do anything yesterday, like I did no work really, because I just felt naff in every single way. So I thought it was best to just accept that feeling and call it a day. But we're back today. I've got up, I've had a shower, as you can probably tell, had some breakfast, realised that I forgot to bring my milk frother for my coffee machine, so that's something that I need to bring back with me, because I am going home this evening. And you're thinking, Eve, you just got here. Correct. My family booked a Peaky Blinders night at the Black Country Museum a while ago, and I said I'd come with, so I am popping home for the evening to go to that. I'm really excited. For those of you that don't know, the Black Country Museum is where Peaky Blinders was filmed. I am from the Black Country, and yeah, Peaky Blinders was filmed there, and it's supposed to be like a big like 1920s night. Got myself a dress from Depop, which I'm really hoping is gonna fit. Very excited about it. It's gonna have like 1920s music, like the whole shebang, so should be super fun. And then my family are driving me back up tomorrow with some more of my stuff, because we couldn't fit it all in the car, and then they're also coming for lunch because we couldn't fit all of them in the car last week. So basically it's attempt number 2 of coming up and going out for lunch. But this morning I am genuinely gonna have a very boring morning. I am just watching the news, and then I am gonna sit and do a few hours of work. I want to watch 2 linguistics lectures. I want to do some vocab and read a bit of this document that I'm going through. That's my plan for this morning. So yes. Everybody, so I managed to get a fair bit of work done this morning. Not loads, because I'm trying to ease myself back into it, but I got some stuff done. I'm just trying not to get overwhelmed by how much there kind of is to do, and just try and focus on what I can do, because that is a real bad tendency of mine, and there is so much, there's so much, but my exams are not for another year. Well, less than a year, but whatever. So I've just packed all my stuff to go back, and I was looking at how to do like a 1920s like a wavy bob, which I'm gonna try and achieve. We shall see how that goes. And I've just realized this is gonna be like the first time in like 18 months wearing heels this evening, so kind of dreading that. I'm very tempted to pack some flats as well. And as well as that, I've had some lunch, but I have very much been eating out of like leftovers and stuff, and like not particularly good things the last couple of days, just because of how things panned out. So I want to make sure that I make like a properly nutritious meal on Sunday, and I'm going for this black bean and vegetable curry with almonds from the Vegetarian Athlete's Cookbook. It looks amazing, and I think that that will be really good to like freeze as well. So I need to make sure I write down all the ingredients for this. But other than that, I think I'm gonna head to the train station. I think I'm gonna listen to a podcast on the way there, and then I'm gonna listen to some vocab. I'm gonna learn some vocab on the train back down, and then we can let the fun commence. We're running late, but hair, it's not very 1920s, I know, but my train was late. Whitby, French Connection, Depop, love, fits like a dream. Could do with a bit of a cinch, but we can live with that for today. And heels are from Boohoo. Woo, let's go, okay. So Grace looks like a member out of Fleetwood Mac. And then we've got Flapper Extraordinaire and You look most the part, Stuart, to be honest, I've got to say. You do.
So then we headed on in. It was honestly amazing seeing everybody in their costumes, and there were loads of like actors as well, being like, you know, townspeople and policemen, and there were like fire dancers and fairground rides and games. I thought this poster was kind of ironic, but okay. And like honestly, it was just so much fun. It was such a cool experience. I would definitely do it again. And you could just see that everyone was having such a good time. You might be able to spot some filming locations of Peaky Blinders if you watch it as well. And I'm just really grateful that I have something so cool like 10 minutes away from my house. And these guys honestly basically got paid to just flirt with all the women all evening. Like, not a bad job at all if you ask me. And we had some fish and chips and honestly just had a good time. I think as well there should be some clips. Oh yeah, there's some clips of the casino coming up. You obviously weren't gambling with real money, but we played roulette, we played blackjack, and Grace's friend Beth honestly was playing blackjack for like 40 minutes. She just kept winning. It was honestly so funny. I did not win a single thing, just FYI. But it was all in all a lovely evening and a great chance to spend some quality time with the family.
Hello everyone, so we just got back from the Peaky Blinders night. It was honestly so much fun. The atmosphere was amazing. It was like you're on the Peaky Blinders set. I've been to the Black Country Museum a million times, but it's really cool like seeing everyone get dressed up and make such an effort and everything. And here is my favourite person. Hello! She's back in the vlogs! Yay! I love you so much. I literally miss this dog like nothing else when I'm not here, but I'm back with Doggo and that is all that matters. Say hello. She's not happy because we left her to go to the Peaky Blinders thing, but yeah. Hello everybody, so I am still at home as you can probably tell, and I'm just going to move up a few more bits of my stuff today because my family said that they wanted to come up anyway, and then we're going to go for lunch, so let's go. Hello everybody, so my parents have just left. They just dropped off the stuff, so I need to unpack it. But how cool is this? We saw Professor Sarah Gilbert, and it's mad because if you'd have told me 2 years ago that I was going to be fangirling over the professor that developed the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine, I would have been like, Eva, you all right? But we literally saw her walking in town and I was like, oh my God, is that Professor Sarah Gilbert? So that was really fun. And another fun thing is that it's graduation day today, and a lot of my year group are graduating today, so I've kind of been seeing them in and around college, which has been so bizarre because obviously I'm just moving in for my final year and they've literally graduated, which is crazy. I was really hoping to have a productive afternoon work-wise this afternoon, but I don't really think that's going to happen because I'm not feeling very well. I've just ordered a dehumidifier because I think in first year, if you guys remember, I had lots of problems with my chest, and the doctor recommended that I get one if I'm drying my clothes in my room, so I'm hoping that that will help with not only my allergies but just like my general chest problems. But all I'm going to do this afternoon really is unpack. I'll probably make some dinner later, and then I think I'm going to watch the US Open final because I've been watching like the catch-up of Emma Raducanu and I really want to see if she manages it, so that's the plan for today. Don't say that I do not come prepared. Normally I don't, just to say, normally FYI I don't have it all filled with Diet Coke, but I've not got anything else to put in there at the moment, so I'll probably get through this quite quickly and it's gonna go under my desk. I was just unpacking, guys, and I forgot to say that as a leaving like final year of uni present, my mom got me this tin, and you might be thinking, Eve, that is literally so random and like a rubbish present. It might be to you, but I actually nearly cried because I have been saying to my mom for so long that I wanted one of these. We have one at home and I drink pretty much exclusively Yorkshire tea, normally Yorkshire Gold, and I've been seeing these tins for like so long. My nan has one, my mom has one, but you had to get them kind of when the campaign was going on, and my mom literally did a bidding war on eBay to get me one for my final year, and I will keep this literally for the rest of my life. So I am so happy about this, and to make things better, it's a Gruffalo one, and I was obsessed with Gruffalo growing up. My little sister has not Grace, my little sister Alice is obsessed with the Gruffalo, and I just love it. It's honestly just made my week, and I thought that was such a thoughtful present. So I am just going to take this stuff here into the kitchen, and then I think I'm just going to make myself a quick dinner. I bought some couscous from M&S, and I'm just going to have like a fruit pot bowl and some couscous, I think, and then I'm just gonna chill this evening and plan out my next 3 days, because I'm actually going to the Isle of Wight festival next week, which is super exciting, but I'm very much realizing that I actually do not have as much time as I thought I did to get my work done. So I want to make sure I have a really productive next 3 days, so I probably won't vlog just because I feel like that will distract me a little bit. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I've honestly loved doing it, and it's been such a fun week this week, and it's just so nice to be back in Oxford. So if you did enjoy it, give it a massive thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye guys. Mwah.